Today marks exactly 11 years since Bafana Bafana captain Senzo Meyiwa was murdered, with his case remaining unresolved. Meyiwa was gunned down at the home of his then-girlfriend, singer Kelly Khumalo, in Vosloorus, in what some have described as a robbery gone wrong. 5 men have since been arrested in connection with the crime, and their trial has been dragging since. On Friday, the alleged lookout man, accused number 1, Muzi Sibiya, distanced himself from a self-incriminating confession statement that the state says deposed in May 2020 after his arrest. Sibiya told the court he made no such statement, adding that he was never contracted to kill Meyiwa. His hit was allegedly ordered by Khumalo. Orlando Pirates and Senzo Meyiwa branch members will visit the Meyiwa family in Umlazi today. Phila Mthembu joins us live from there. Phila, good to speak to you this morning. Just walk us through what we can expect this morning. What's obviously clear is that anguish remains in the hearts of the Meyiwa family.
Indeed, Hugo, a very good morning to you. So you can imagine this is a bittersweet moment for the family as well as the Orlando Pirates Football Club members that are going to be visiting this family here today. And the reason why it is a bittersweet moment is because today's visit becomes a reminder that justice has still not been served for Senzo Meyiwa, even just over a decade since his murder. And this is, you know, one of the biggest murder mysteries that the country has ever seen. And when I take you back to even 2019, remember that the father of the late Senzo Meyiwa also passed away in that year. He died with a broken heart, as he had also been calling for justice to be served for his son. We do know that there is still his brother who's also been vocal about, you know, getting justice served for him, as well as his mother. But what I can also tell you, Hugo, is that when you look at this particular case, you'd actually recall that it has dragged on for such a long time. Witnesses have come and go. We have seen, you know, people being arrested, and also now with some of them standing trial, but also sparking quite a number of conversations. Even when it comes to the public on social media, people have been questioning that when it comes to this particular case of the murder of Senzo Meyiwa, is the truth actually being truly brought to light? Some have even questioned if those who are accused, those who are standing in that dock, are actually the rightful person that needs to be standing in there. We do know that there's going to be a wreath laying which is going to be happening today, and there's also going to be a prayer service which is going to be led by the supporters and the members of Orlando Pirates that are going to be here. You'd also recall that last year, on this very same day, when it marked 10 years, a full decade since the murder of Senzo Meyiwa, there was the launch of the Senzo Meyiwa, ranch, that club, which now is under the Orlando Pirates. So we have also seen how that has come along and the support that it had received. So the reason why it was launched was to commemorate the life of Senzo Meyiwa and also serve as a remembrance for him, as some of them, actually saw him as a promising football star. You'd recall that he was not only the captain of Orlando Pirates, but also the South African national football team, which is Bafana Bafana. We are expecting for these members to come here at around 11 o'clock this morning, but just to also provide a sense of comfort for the family, although justice has not been served and we are yet to see how this particular case is going to conclude. But they also want to give some comfort to the family as they are continuing to call for justice, really make it quite joyous. We do know that there's going to be a bride that we had been told is going to happen here, just to give them a constant reminder that they are still in support of them and they have not forgotten about what had happened in 2014, and that they continue to walk this particular journey alongside them, Hugo.
Now, just to sort of give context into this conversation, Phila, I mean, we talk about how long it's taken to establish what actually happened to Senzo Meyiwa. We look at an individual like Mbekezeli Mbukazi, who's 20 years old, as a defender for the Pirates. He was 9, 10 years old at the time. So potentially he knew very little of Senzo Meyiwa, apart from that he loved football and that someday he could be a star. But that kind of gives us an idea of just how long this family has had to wait, as well as Pirates family and the nation at large, to find resolution to where we are.
Indeed, and you'd actually remember that Senzo Meyiwa actually has also 3 children, Hugo, children who have, haven't spent, I guess, the time that they had anticipated they would actually spend with their father, as his life was cut short, especially when it comes to them and also his family. And remember, at the time of his death, he was a promising rising star. Already people had been seeing him as an icon, but now this is also a family that's had so many dreams and aspirations that they wanted him to fulfill, the dreams that he also shared and had promised his family, that he was going to take his career to greater heights. But now it also brings them quite heavy concern when you look at the fact that it has now been 11 years since he was killed, but then there doesn't seem to be, much which has been done, at least somebody held accountable. There have been quite a lot of testimonies which have been made in court, and also quite a lot of run-arounds, if I may put it, but not now leading to the exact same person that should be held accountable for the murder of Meyiwa. The call does remain, Hugo. They are continuing to lay their hope in the justice system, as we do know that the matter is still on trial. They are hoping that justice is going to be served, but over the years we've also been hearing them say that with these delays they kind of lose some bit of a hope when it comes to really if the justice, having confidence if the justice is going to truly get to the bottom of this matter in particular.
Orlando Pirates and Senzo Meyiwa branch members will visit the Meyiwa family today to commemorate 11 years since his passing in Umlazi. Phila Mthembu covering that story for us. Phila, that's where we're going to leave it.